What a beautiful day to begin with. Thank you so much for being with us. And today I'm going to review VVS. Sorry for mispronunciation because I cannot say it wrong so that people will not feel offended. Okay, so the story is very good, and it is good to see that how these three different plots or multiple plots are joined together, because it's a very creative thing, because these all happened at different places and how these are related towards each other. So the story is around Porus, a guy who is really willing to be a cop, and his father is a very mere, very like normal constable, and he's not at a very good position. Whereas he has a sister and he's a friend. He has a friend, Yogi Babu. He's a very good, and he can add a little comedy or humor there. So you should really watch him. I really like him because sometimes he's totally different, and especially in Mandela. And then suddenly there is another plot that has been shown, that there is a factory owner and his factory wastage is spoiling the lands of the people, and how that plot is going to connect with the another plots. And there is a girl also, and she has been harassed by four guys who had made her video with her boyfriend, and they are just trying to play mind games with her. And now what happens, Porus, his sister, is also being harassed, and now these two girls at the same time are trying to commit suicide. And thus what happens, how these things are interlinked, and how these characters are going to be connected with each other. It's a very different maze that we have to come out of it, that how come these are all linked with each other. And though he knows that who has done it, but he has to figure it out by himself. So there are parallel things that were happening, because they went to his house also to seek forgiveness, because they're the guy who has been harassing his sister. They wanted to get a apology, because things wanted to be settled down outside the court, and sooner or later the elections or everything will happen, and what will happen. So there are many things they have to consider. But the once things will happen, so that's the second half is very good to watch, because it has been referred by one of my friends, and he said you should watch it how things happen. And then you will really find that how he traces all these things, and by the time that he reaches the things, the damage has already been done. So you have to watch it by yourself. You will really enjoy it, but it's very complicated story, but you will really be amazed with the things that are happening, because it is good and unique rather than watching others one time plot or something like this. Remember, there are movies that comes with only one plot. Remember, I recently watched Maran also. Remember, there is only one plot, that you need to release that girl and that's all. But okay, but here you have very complicated situation, and you have to figure it out by yourself, that who is linked to who. And thus there is a different channel that the bad guy has used, and you have to watch it by yourself, and you will be amazed with that. Thank you so much for bearing me, and if you have any reference or any other movie that you really wanted me to watch, that will be much appreciated. Thank you so much. If you love and say bye bye.